In the second last round of the Malaya Environmental Systems Offaly Senior Hurling Championship, it was St Rynaghs who faced off against Birr in St Brendan's Park in Birr, with Birr needing to get a win to try and secure their place in the quarter-finals. St Rynaghs have been going very well so far, turned things around. They're sitting in the quarter-finals as it stand, as Owen Cahill was going to open the scoring for Birr to get them off the mark. Hasn't been a lot between the sides the last 2 years. Played out a great game last year in Birr. Was Matty Maloney showing well in front of Michael Verney here, back onto his right hand side, and Maloney got a good score for himself. The game was nipper tuck throughout as Birr looked to try and create a goal chance. Oisin Murphy up in a forward role in this game. He fired over under pressure from Ben Keneally. The goal looked to be at his mercy, but this time Murphy took the point. Aidan Tracy, one of the top scorers in this year's championship, from both frees and play. He got a good free from outside the 45 metre line, settled himself and made no mistake to get St Rynaghs another score. It was Rynaghs who tried to play themselves back into this match. Stephen Lonergan though got a good ball, broke it as far as Brian Watkins, and Watkins made no mistake from the middle of the field, firing a lovely score over the bar for the Birr men. There being little to separate the sides early doors. Brian Watkins coming into the fore, into the game once again. This time he fed Emmett Nolan, and much like Watkins' score, Nolan from halfway, he made no mistake. Birr continued to edge in front, but Matty Maloney, he had been a good focal point in this game for St Rynaghs. Rode the challenger. Brian Watkins got back on to his right once again, and Maloney with his second score of the game. This time Dermot Short, his pass went astray only as far as Stephen Lonergan. Lonergan nipped in and from almost 60 metres curled a beautiful effort over the bar to punish a mistake from St Rynaghs. Birr continued to keep their noses in front, but the gap was to be reduced to the minimum as Matty Maloney again showing a good bit of stick work there, and from an acute angle he fired over the bar to reduce the gap to 1. And at half time, a good battle, no quarter asked or given, as both sides went for toe to toe, and there was nothing splitting the sides at half time. At the start of the second half, it was going to be Owen Cahill who was consistent on the frees throughout to open up the scoring for Birr and put them back into a slender lead. Brian Mullins then came with a quick puck out for Birr. Birr trying to win a lot of ball around the middle of the field, and Owen Cahill, he was proven deadly accurate both from pace balls and open play. Another example of a fine score as Birr looked to be in form for this one. It was Cahill again, Birr's chief scorer in threat. He had a free from an angle out on the sideline, 45 metres out, and he lofted it high and over the bar to really put Birr in the driving seat in this game. Rynaghs though continued to use their experience, and it was Stephen Wynn once again. They got the ball out to the wing towards Dermot Short. Short came back in onto his left and fired a good responding score for St Rynaghs over the bar. It was again Aidan Tracy. He was as consistent one end as Owen Cahill was the other, and Tracy, as we said before, he's been such a weapon for Rynaghs in that attack this year, and he bisected the post with little or no difficulty. With 13 minutes on the clock in the game, in the melting pot, 14 points apiece, it was Rynaghs who looked to go on the attack. Stephen Wynn playing another good short ball down to Aidan Tracy. Tracy just out in loads of space and clipped over a fine effort off his right hand side from 21 metres out. It was Birr's turn to respond. The far end as Emmett Nolan looked to try and work a good chance for Birr. He got the hand pass back outside towards Paul Cleary. Cleary with a quick flick of the wrist, he narrowed the shot and got it over the bar for Birr. Once again, Rynaghs though continued, and it was their impactful sub all year, Ger Scales. He got on the end of the ball and flicked it over the bar to put Rynaghs back in control once again. It was Rynaghs who continued to look and go and put this game to bed, but Birr were resolute as ever as Michael Verney won that ball well, batted it down to Owen Cahill, and Cahill showing a fine display of striking. He got the ball over the bar for Birr once again. And it was that man Cahill who had a field day for Birr today from open play and frees. He lofted a high ball from behind his own 65 straight over the bar to put Birr firmly back in control in this game. Birr looked to continue to see out this what to be a crucial win for them, and with that you see the celebrations of Brian Mullins in the goal and what it meant for Birr, who looked all but assured to be in the quarter-final spot after that game, winning out by a single point. Birr 18, St Rynaghs 17.